What's a tac shotgun 2? 695. Yeah.
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
Okay, Rager's not that far. I have a fast travel point there? I do, okay. What is this place? Have I been here? This seems like this is someplace I would have been. Yeah, okay, I know where I am. Amber Heights. Fast travel. Defeat our foes. There you go. I got that all done for you.
What are you buying?
Hey, I fixed all your stuff.
I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who help out. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
There you go.
Hey, thanks again for helping out.
Show what you got in stock. I wonder. Anything random. Okay. I'm gonna get up into space. I want to pick up a silencer for this gun. Terra 2, there's water landing.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
And the one I want should be this one. No, it's not that one. I hope it had more than one. Oh, no.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Okay.
We're in orbit over.
All right.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen a corpse in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
Our lives contribute to the betterment of the human race. Everyone has a part to play for the greater advancement.
I ain't got a part. Life ain't a damn cereal.
You helped people survive the Monarch evacuation, did you not? Perhaps one of them will go on to unlock godhood for the human race.
Well, if they do, I hope they remember who pulled them from the jaws of raptidons.
You'd rather...
Manatee Fest. Tried antibiotics, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid drip, no effect. Current status, no longer with us. Fractured ankle. Splinted, rested recovering. Ivers, multiple bullet wounds. Acid burns. Lots of booze.
Be right there.
Alright, so this way.
I'm going.
I need you guys inside. Come on.
I'm going.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Orns were. They never showed.
I'm sure there's... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
The board launch. The board vastly overestimates their authority and their grasp on power. Without the Earth Director's military might to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ships since the Hope disappeared. They've had 7 years to condition their good little workers to follow the directives unquestionably. Their lies become more and more transparent as years pass, and will be soon too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to see. A man from Byzantium told us of an acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying philosopher's texts. Not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatens their corrupt structure. Is this what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to tourists for our beliefs? No, their workers' minds are poisoned, their wills shackled, their dreams hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regime down. Ooh, wow, this one's long. Not reading that one. No. No, not reading that. For someone who's committed to the iconoclast's way, I feel that Zora is slipping off the true path. More and more often, I fear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decisions more than the search for the guiding truth that will save us. She often tells me that our people are hungry. I agree. Their spirits long for fulfillment. A much more powerful power than any pang of an empty gut. Of all the things to motivate a person, I'm finding freedom has been the most powerful. Many of them still remember being slaves to the corporate structure. Recalling those painful memories lights their fire anew. A man from Fallbrook stopped through on his way to Stellar Bay after thumbing through our pamphlet. He asked me if we could survive without money. I found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. When clearing a Manaswarm nest, we wear masks to ward off poisonous fumes. Even after the nest is clear, the fumes may remain for some time. Thus, we wear the masks until we are safe to breathe. Until the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Though their use is uncomfortable, and though they stifle our spirit just as masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them so we can cast them aside. Excuse me. As our numbers grow, I find that more and more of our population turns to the written word of my pamphlets. I'm happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to distribute this reading material. I wonder if that old printing press might be convinced to run once more. Wouldn't that be something, to return to my duties as editor in a publication, only this time of my own control, not stifled by the rules and regulations of style guides and grammar books. Nobody will tell me where to put a comma. I'll put them where they belong, as decreed by the eternal truth. It is very difficult to face the eternal truth that everything happens for a reason, that life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic conscience. It can be a terrifying one. There is an urge among us all to control the parameters of one's life. This urge is so powerful that it suppresses the eternal truth simply by existing. Mankind has not shed the weight of its own shackles, so I find that spreading philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. But the universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes, creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges for the better of our species. Someday our minds will be born more open to this idea. Until then, we must not abandon hope. All right.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
I'm told you're out of pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
I'm just looking for ways to help people around here. Anything needs doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Wouldn't supplies help more?
Yes.
We will make do, as we always have. Spreading the word of our movement is of paramount importance. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Alright, well, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money... Graham, if you need me, I'll...
Alright, so... Fast travel. Already been there. That makes this nice and easy then. Hello, Niles.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
You're here for Carlotta. I get it. If I'll offer, you get paid. We all go home.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
Sublight. Interesting.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Relax. The Sublight squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Alex Hawthorne. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Okay.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sanjar ban you from working with the iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe I should go. What do you want delivered?
Zora suggested extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Give them all my regards.
Six, 9, 9, 22. All right. Nice. I wonder if I can actually talk to him about this. Let's find out.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping.
You should know, you're getting excellent reviews. What can I do for you? Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
So you used to work with Graham. Why not mention that earlier?
Ah, so you've heard about our prior acquaintance.
No sense being coy about it. We're partners now, aren't we?
I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I suspect he'd have quite the corporate career if he weren't so radical. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago, and we both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the corporate system entirely. What can I do for you?
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
He likes Cecilia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, as you were, carry on.
Your report looks excellent. The numbers are front and center. You highlighted our recent production gains. One small adjustment. Could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match formatting. 17.3. You're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days? Interesting. Alright.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Who the Van Noys?
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
I got your rollers. The rest of you can't wait to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Got bad news. Sandra made it illegal to sell to you guys.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Let me just ask you something about spreading the truth.
Yes?
Even if we clean up the press, how will you get the magazines to Terra 2?
Our very resourceful sublight friends have already agreed to help. For their standard fee, of course.
Okay.
They'll replace periodicals around the colony with our subtly edited versions. The board's workers will learn of our truth without even realizing it.
Why go through this trouble? What are you trying to accomplish?
The corporations have been shackling workers' souls for centuries. Workers are glorified slaves to their companies, to their system. Free will has all but vanished. I believe that by freeing oneself from the corporate structure, indeed from the very rules of man, one can find their own truth. And, through that, the cosmic truth that binds us all. The eternal truth.
Okay, so what exactly are you going to put in these magazines?
A subtle lesson here, a word about the eternal there. In small ways, I hope to bend the public's mind towards seeing the truth.
Right.
Certainly.
Alright, so what's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
You could have sent them after backing up Zora, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Alright, well, I'll do everything I can.
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
Okay, let's see here. So, oh, that's just right over there. All right, well, let's go do that real quick. Seeing as it's literally just right there.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15.
Everyone all right?
Repeated encounters are wrapped on to lessen your effectiveness when they're attacking you or your companions. Yeah, we'll take that one. Raptidons.
Oh, quiet.
Oh, the reason they respond is because I left. Forgot that I did that.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
Alright.